Hello and good evening, Team Beast. And for those of you joining us for the very first time, thank you for clicking on Beast Capacity Outdoors. I'm your leader, Team Beast, Daddy Beast. And this is the pumpkin bisque. Now, what we're going to do is something quick and easy. And I got everything prepped ahead of time, so that way my yammering and yakking and glamoring don't go on forever and ever. You don't have to sit here and watch me cut up all this crap. So, what we have is we're going to have a milk, butter, garlic, onion, celery base. Almost like you're doing for a Irish potato soup. But, to add to the celery, we're adding a little bit of the Asian influence, baby bok choy. But because we also like mushrooms in this house, well, for the most part, we won't count those that don't like them. For the most part, we like mushrooms. So what we did is we have some leftover portobello mushroom caps from when we did stuffed mushrooms the other day. Remember the polenta stuffed ones? Well, we did them again, and I changed it a little bit. I didn't do any video for it, but oh well. But we got those, we cut those up so they're a little smaller. Then we got some cremini or baby browns, and of course the all infamous famous in the dark, feed them full of shit so they grow, white standard button mushrooms. Now those are going to go in and they're going to saute in their own pan in butter and a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic on their own, and that's going to be added afterwards because we don't want to blend them up with the immersion blender. But what we are going to do is we took some spray pan. We're going to use the olive oil one, and we've already sprayed the pan down in the gourds. What we have here is the I forget the name of it. Anyhow, we got 3 different squashes. We got a turban squash, we got something that starts with a C and another one that starts with this C. And of course we got some butternut squash here. And of course we got our garlic right here, whole clove. What we're going to do is we're going to stick these in the oven and let them roast. They're going in at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. Maybe 40, to see how well, these soften up a bit. Then once these have softened up and these have browned out a bit, and of course the garlic has roasted out, we're going to go ahead and take them out of the oven, and they're going to go into the celery, baby bok choy, onion, and butter and milk base. And from there, I know you got to make the noise. Don't judge me. And bisque it up, basically. And then, of course, at that point, we just let it boil for a little bit. We throw a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bing, bada bing, bada boom, bang. There we have it. We'll have our dessert. A dessert. Have you ever heard of a dessert? It's like dessert and dinner all at once. This isn't a dessert. This is going to be very good, though. It's going to be great. And I'm talking way too much. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the stove. So you can see me sweat down the mushrooms. How I'm going to do that, I'm going to throw in some whole clove garlic with it, but I'm going to smash them, get the oils going. And then I'm going to take and throw the onions, celery, and bok choy in with some butter in its own pan, or the pot that we're going to actually make the bisque in. And let those sweat out for a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on them. and that's just to help bring out water and flavor and stuff like that. And then once they've sweated out, we're going to add some milk, and that's just going to start it. We're only going to probably add a couple cups of milk. Then once we get the squash and all that in, the roasted garlic in it, and get them going, then we'll add a little bit more to bring up the volume. And then we'll, because what I still got to do is, after these are roasted, I've got to scoop out all the meat. So, haha, for all you meat eaters out there thinking this is all vegetarian, I got to scoop the meat out of the gourds. So, here we go. Okay, so first thing we need, 2 pots. One for the mushrooms, one for the bisque. Let's get them going, shall we? Get the butter melting. Now, because this pan scratches real easy, I won't be doing the immersion blender in this. It'll be done in this, and then I can move over to this if I have to. But I could just set up high here for a moment. Get the butter melting, get the pans hot. Get the onions. The celery. And the baby bok choy. Put away. Get these stirred up and going. Butter's getting melted in there. And of course, in the oven right now at 400 degrees is all our gourds and our main garlic. Okay, like I said, a little bit of pepper, Penzeys pepper, the best pepper. It's very good. We use Penzeys spices for a lot. Some kosher salt. And because it is the month of October, black salt. Yes, it is black sea salt. And no, it won't turn your stuff black. Okay. That butter's going. Turn that down. The first set of mushrooms in. The next set of mushrooms in. Put the lid on those. This is doing. Oh yeah, this is sweating down very nicely. The only thing this is missing for a mirepoix is carrots, but we're not going to put carrots in it. We could put carrots in it, but we're not going to this time. There we go, turn that down a bit. I know. Can't see through it. But we're going to put a lid on it really quick. And yeah, we're leaving a hole because we're going to sweat down really, really big time. Or I should say really well they're going to sweat down. Now all that little black dirty stuff that you're seeing, that's the gills from the portobellos. What we're going to do, some of the fresh garlic. Right there in the bottom. Leave it whole. Put the lid on it. Center it over the flame. Now the copper chef pots, they're great pots. You can get them at Walmart, Target, in their box sets. They come with knives now. Throw a few cloves of garlic in there because it is Halloween season after all. You can never be too careful with all the vampires out there wanting to bite your neck. Trust me, I know. I got a few vampires that want to bite my neck. Yeah. And there we go. We're just going to let these sit for about 10-15 minutes. And let them cook down on medium here. They both got salt. They both got pepper in them. We're good to go. See you in 15. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes. Oh yeah. We can leave those off now, that lid off. I can leave this lid off and let it cook. And get some of the moisture out of there. I did put in a couple shakes of citrus ponzu in with the mushrooms. That's always a good flavor with the butter. Oh yeah, these are sweated down nice. Oh yeah, it should smell like a beautiful Irish potato soup. And of course now we're going to put milk in it. We're going to go ahead and put 4 cups in. Perfect, that'd be the right amount. And it's 2% milk, not the whole milk or the non-fat. Let that get all nice and warm and toasty. And you don't want it to burn, so keep it on low. Milk burns, it gets all weird taste in it. Now if you're going to be near the bisque base with the milk in it, you can go ahead and turn it up. As long as you keep stirring. We'll see how they like that. Have a couple of friends that we chat with that are food porn addicts. They like my food. On the camping trip up to Mammoth Pools, I helped with a lot of the cooking, and I did a couple over the fired coals and kind of special veggie nights and stuff like that, and impressed some people with some of the campfire cooking skills. Unfortunately, yes, I know, I didn't get any of that footage. Good amount of celery to it. Need a little bit of celery salt. Some stuff you can't do with just a recipe, you gotta do on the fly. There we go, some celery. Much better. Now, one of the few things we're going to be throwing in at the end, and that's because if you do it now, we're going to end up cooking out the flavor. Turn those down. And so we're going to add some Penzeys frozen pizza seasoning. It's like an Italian mix blend. It's really tasty. And of course, we're going to put a little bit of paprika, Hungarian style sweet paprika in it. Not much, just a little. And of course, the topper on top of everything. Black truffle zest. Yes, that's right. It's gourmet in this house. Okay, I think it's time to check on the gourds. Okay, just check the gourds. They're cooking. They're still mildly hard. So they got probably another 15-20 minutes to go. So we'll catch you back in about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to leave this all on low and keep an eye on it to make sure our milk base don't get burnt. But it gets warm. Turn that down to low. Put the lid on it. And we'll see you in 10. So, I've just pulled these out of the oven. They've been in there for 40 minutes. And they're nice. They've changed color a bit. This one has. A little darker green instead of brighter. And this one's turned a lot whiter. These, of course, have stayed the same color, but ooh, those are nice and toasty. The garlic's toasted. And our bisque bases. Piping hot. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells good. You never want to put your face over the steam. You want to waft it to you so you don't burn yourself. I made that mistake a couple times myself, so I know all about that a little too much. First, we'll put the nice roasted butternut squash in. Just go to your local farmer's market. Pick up some cool looking pumpkin size or pumpkin family squashes. Cut them in half, roast them up. Throw them in your mix. Blend it all together. Make it tasty. This is probably going to be a little warm. Without trying to burn my hands. I know, Sin, if I'm not trying to cut my hands, I'm burning my hands. And yeah, if you let these cool down, they're a little bit easier on the hands. But, like some cooks, I've got asbestos hands. They take heat fairly well. There we go. Whew. Yeah. Oh, that's smelling good. I'm going to go ahead and add the paprika now. There we go. A quarter teaspoon there. Let that get worked in. Turn it down. We don't need a rolling boil. We'll drop a little bit more salt in it, not much. Quarter teaspoon. Some pepper. The frozen pizza spice that I was talking about from Penzi's. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a nice, oh yeah. The handy dandy immersion blender. Beautiful. Oh, that smells good. Pepper, spice. Need some salt. Oh yeah. Perfect. Okay. I think we're about to serve up. Okay. Alright, so now we're sitting down at the dinner table. I'm going to show you how to plate this up in the best way possible. Tasty way possible. First, you're going to get your soup mug, your soup spoon. And you're going to sit down at the table with all of this good stuff right in front of you. And then you're going to go in here to the mushrooms. And of course, because it is Scaretober, it's scary bowls and a cauldron, but a white pot. Go figure. Take and put your mushrooms in the bottom. There you go. Told you I like mushrooms. See? Put it in the bottom. Then, if you wouldn't mind there, ladle your bisque right on top. Ooh, I can smell the roasted garlic. Oh, yummy. Right on top. And then, of course, just because, put a couple just as a garnish. But that can't be it. So you want to get your cheese. This is a rosemary Asiago. And a cheese, adaptive cheese tool. A vegetable peeler. So you get nice thin shreds, shaves. You can get the flavor going in there. A little bit of herbs. There we go, that's good enough of that. And of course not done, because you know us. We like our cheeses. So we got the fontina, shaved fontina. We'll just put a little bit on there. That works. I know, you'll want that. You'll probably want that. And of course, the pied de resistance. Hey, I kind of said that right. The Frenchy thing. This is something that we've got at, of all places, Weight Watchers. It was like $9. And it's black truffle dust. Or zest. And so, to top it all off, sprinkle a nice little bit of smoky truffle dust right over the top of this. It takes a little bit to shake it so you don't pour a ton out. There we go, that's good. There you are, there. On the black truffle. It smells weird. It's very, kind of very earthy, but tinny smell to it. Almost like a metal smell. A metallic smell to it to a degree. With a hint of barbecue to it. I know, it's weird. And very earthy. And think like peat moss kind of earthiness. I know, I'm making it sound really disgusting right now. But it gives such a smoky, earthy flavor to it. And it's like, wow. And as a roommate found out, the black truffle zest goes awesome on Kraft macaroni and cheese. And that's just, I'm just eating the bisque part right now. You can taste the celery, you can taste the bok choy. And that's only because I know what those two things taste like in a soup. You definitely taste the roasted garlic. She's nodding in agreement. She's just stuffing her face over there. Soft and creamy. It's not graining. Ooh, a little bit of the rosemary Asiago. I should stop, shut up, and just go back and just go to eating. But haunted decorations. It is Scaretober after all. She's just stuffing her. She's giggling, but she's stuffing. This is very good. Oh, now I'm down at the mushrooms at the bottom. Oh yeah. Highly recommend you guys trying this out. I had no measurements for this. Literally no measurements. They're basically leftover squash and gourds that we had from the other day when I did a stuffed polenta with baked gourds for dinner. Or stuffed mushroom cap. Polenta and chicken stuffed mushroom caps. There we go. For dinner the other night. And we didn't use all the gourds. So tonight we just roasted what was left. And we bought easily a pound or 2 pounds of mushrooms. Because we love mushrooms. And we sweated them down the way we like to sweat them down. And then we had the bok choy already. And there was probably 5 little baby bok choys. And then what you saw of the gourds and squash, and probably 6 heads of garlic, or 6 cloves of garlic that roasted out. Plus 2 I put in the mushrooms, and the 3 that I put in the base. Oh, you really need, sorry, it's cooking privilege, or grill master privileges. Some other people that we know would call it. But instead of being rude, I'm gonna get off of here. As always, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit that little bell and let you know when we post up next. And shoot me an email if you want to talk about anything, or if you want to see me cook something that you heard about. I can search it up and I'll put my twist on it, and maybe we'll cook it. Maybe we'll get a chance to cook it. So, as always, be good, be kind. Team Beast all the way.